In today's update, we are covering Iranian involvement, Houthi attacks in the Red Sea, southern Lebanon and the Golan Heights, Gaza Strip operations, West Bank tensions, and diplomatic efforts and reactions. Iran's influence is evident through its backing of various militant groups. The Islamic Resistance in Iraq claimed a drone attack targeting Eilat, Israel. Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf emphasized economic reforms and regional influence in his presidential campaign. Iran's support for proxy groups in the region underscores its strategic objectives to counter United States presence and support allied militias. The continuous involvement of Iran highlights the geopolitical complexity and the broader implications of the Middle East conflict. The Houthis attacked and disabled a commercial vessel in the Red Sea on June 12th. They used drones, missiles, and an unmanned surface vehicle to strike the vessel, causing significant damage. The targeted vessel, flagged from Liberia and owned by a Greek company, was on its way to India. This incident highlights the Houthis' capability and intent to disrupt maritime activities in the region, impacting international shipping routes and escalating the conflict in Yemen. The IDF killed a senior Lebanese Hezbollah commander and 3 other fighters in an airstrike on June 11th. This attack targeted Talib Sami Abdullah, responsible for operations in southern Lebanon. In response, Hezbollah launched over 200 mortars and rockets into northern Israel. The IDF's operation signifies a heightened effort to deter Hezbollah from conducting ground operations and to expel foreign influences from Syria. The conflict in southern Lebanon remains a critical aspect of the broader Middle East tensions. The IDF 99th Division continues operations along the Netzarim corridor south of Gaza City. On June 12th, Palestinian militias fired mortars and rockets at Israeli forces along the corridor. The IDF 162nd Division engaged Palestinian fighters in several sectors of Rafah. Airstrikes and ground operations resulted in the destruction of rigged structures. The International Committee of the Red Cross reported ongoing fighting in western Rafah, with Israel issuing warnings for potential military operations. Civilians have been advised to evacuate due to the heightened conflict in the region. Israeli forces have engaged Palestinian fighters in multiple locations across the West Bank. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs brigades conducted attacks targeting Israeli forces using small arms and IEDs near Jenin. The Axis of Resistance aims to establish the West Bank as a viable front against Israel. Recent clashes highlight the continued unrest and the strategic importance of the West Bank in the broader conflict. Reports indicate significant activities and mobilizations, indicating an ongoing struggle for control and influence in the region. Diplomatic activities continue amidst the ongoing conflict. The Iraqi Prime Minister met with United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken to discuss United States-Iraq relations and the Israeli ceasefire proposal. Meanwhile, Iranian officials met with Qatari counterparts to discuss judicial cooperation and the Israel-Hamas war. These meetings aim to address regional stability, economic cooperation, and strategic alliances. Diplomatic engagements highlight the efforts to find resolutions and manage the geopolitical dynamics in the Middle East.